Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lex, the Hexmaster, and the Shadow Army.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Oh, it's Monday.
Ba, 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 ba. You know how it goes?
Something like that. Feels good. It's Monday. Went by quick today, actually.
Monday went by quick?
Oh, it was fucking hot and shit at work.
It's not even over yet.
Well, it is for me. I already left work. I'm doing fun things now.
Fun work.
Yeah, fun work.
Only the beginning.
If you will.
Or even if you won't.
Yeah, still fun to me.
Hell yeah. Shout out again to the sponsor, man. If you guys didn't know, Lex the Hexmaster has a brand new single. Came out last week. It's still out. They didn't take it away or nothing. It's still there. You can still go listen to it. It's available on all the places you listen to music.
You mean they don't pull that shit down after like 24 hours?
They should sometimes if you don't listen. Like,
hey, yeah. Oh, see, now I fucked up because now I gave him ideas. Son of a bitch.
Wasn't enough of y'all tuned in, so.
Yeah, guess what? See you later. Now you got to wait till the album drops.
But luckily for you, they're not doing that yet. They want you to hear the song. They want you to enjoy it. It's called Highway of Heartbreak.
I'm on a highway.
If you go listen to it enough times, maybe it'll provoke them to put more out sooner.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Lex is killing it. We should probably
help him out by listening to this shit.
Put our focus over there. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows.
No, Lex is the shit, though. You should tune into everything that he does.
I do know that. Hell yeah.
Because I enjoy it.
Shout out to
all
the
of his
master
work
of hexes. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. Tonight on the program, we have a special guest.
Or guests. Probably just one, though.
Yeah, you never know. Surprises happen. We don't know. We don't even know who's on the show, but we do know Chucky Chuck is going to be here.
Yes, we do know that.
Founding member of DGAF and now a member of the new supergroup, the King Click. So we're gonna learn all about it. I'm gonna learn a lot today.
Yeah,
because I don't know much, but I'm excited to learn. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up later on in the program.
Hopefully they don't talk like every song's about weed. Hopefully they can change it up and actually be songwriters.
Maybe.
Tell me some stories.
I don't think the first track was about weed.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Then that's going to probably make me tune in a little bit more.
What up, Fear the effing Beard in the house?
Motherfucking
It was
beard.
nice talking to you as well.
I heard he whooped you. I heard he roughed you up this weekend.
Whooped.
Did he?
I don't know. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, I was going to say, tell me. I don't remember. Did that happen?
No.
I met a lot of people. Or saw a lot of people.
It really didn't. From the pictures I saw, it didn't look like there was a whole lot of people there.
I mean, it's like 1,300, something like that.
Well, that's a lot of people then.
It's a fair amount of people. Yeah.
They were in a
Absolutely.
field. They were because at first when I was looking at some of the pictures or whatever, I was like,
I'm like,
what? I was like, what is this going? Is this a festival?
These motherfuckers in Oklahoma City. That's what I was thinking right off the bat. I'm like, damn, we gathering outside. Here we go. This is what Valentina's gonna come out and say. This is a gathering of the Juggalos. One night only.
That was the gathering.
You know, that may have been an idea before they actually, because from my understanding, the gathering wasn't going to happen until literally the day before they booked it.
Until TWIZTID announced their shit?
Well, no, they did their shit 4 months in advance.
Well, sure they did.
No, like, they didn't think it could happen. And they're, like, you know what I'm saying? And this was already booked. Actually, I guess this got moved around too, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the good old West Virginia. But it was very similar to if you would have a one-day gathering without all the gathering stuff. You just have the main stage.
Yeah,
and
that's all you need at a gathering.
And it's fenced off. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. You're not going. You go straight from the parking lot to the main stage, and then the vendors are also in there with you.
Oh, that's dumb.
And it was kind of like a fair, which was annoying as shit. Luckily, there was
all
a lot
the
of
generators.
Well, yeah, that didn't really bother me. But like, you had to buy tickets. I had to buy tickets, so I had to go spend my money on tickets.
Oh, yeah, to get
so I could go buy beer with the tickets.
And how many tickets did you have left over?
I didn't have any left. I didn't buy that many.
Were you able to?
With the anticipation of not. No, I just bought the smallest amount of tickets.
So just think about how many people had tickets left over and they lost all that money.
Yeah,
that's why they do the whole ticket thing.
Well, it makes sense. Smart move. It's probably just the thing they do there. Just.
Well, it also could be a bad.
I just walked up to the booth and was like, "I would like a beer, please." And they were like, "Where's your ticket?"
Was there Fago at this show?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's a great idea. Here, you take these paper tickets and you put them in your pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you go watch ICP.
Well,
which
by that
throws
time, you
soda
probably
on
weren't
you.
spending tickets, yeah. No.
Well, you know, you've been waiting there for fucking 3
I don't think it was an
hours.
ICP thing. I think it was the venue. This is how they do shit.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, but, you know, you wait for ICP for 3 hours, and then they finally come out. You're like, all right. Then they throw the first fig on you. You're like, fuck, I'm wet. I got to go pee. I might as well grab a beer. It's like,
And then you pull out wet.
Yeah, just soggy tickets. Or you were just sweating before.
Yeah.
Fear the Beard
Sure,
says the
it
official
cold.
number was 1,500 from the owner's mouth.
Okay, so
I was
probably
told
take
13.
she'll probably take half of that.
Yeah, I know it's bigger. We just use that small little part.
I mean, yeah. Either way you slice that pie, it's a big pie.
Yeah, no, that's good to see. You know, that many people want to pay $100 to see Violent J.
Fuck, dude.
Listen
It's
to
the
this
Ultra
track
Live
behind
Monster 5, man.
him. Yeah,
I got 3 clout coins now, bro. I'm
That-
3 out
so
of
you
5.
you paid $100 for a coin. That's basically what you did.
And an awesome ass show. It's a good ass show.
Well, Shaggy, from the videos I've seen, Shaggy
They
threw it
both
down.
did good.
Violent J let the
Violent
track
J-
play around him.
No, he did good.
Okay, was Shaggy in a cast?
No.
No.
Okay. Because I was on TikTok the other day, and I guess Shaggy and the Creep have a TikTok, and they came up on my For You page, and it was this could have been old, like a long
was.
time ago. Okay, yeah, because I didn't see the timestamp
He
on
had a
there.
thing for like a week, and his arm wasn't really broken. It was fucked up.
It looked
but it wasn't-
dislocated.
Yeah.
The kid's like he was going down the slide or whatever. How long ago was that?
Maybe a month.
Yeah, they was
Okay,
busting
so it
the
was
move on the
kind of
stage.
recent. Okay. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, it was a TikTok. Shaggy was trying to slide down, like surf down a slide, and you know, obviously how
They had
you know,
clogs. They were clogging. You should watch the whole video. The
Yeah.
YouTube vlog. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah. Anyway, he he went fucking feet up at the end of the slide and landed on his fucking right arm, and he did that UFC thing where like he rolled over and he goes, my arm, and like it just flops like jelly.
My fucking arm is broken.
My arm is broken. Yeah, so
it looked real bad.
so it's just a TikTok. I didn't click on it to see the timestamp. I forgot about it, to check it, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, you should check it. It's very entertaining.
I need to check out all of them, to be quite honest, because I haven't.
They were doing
I really haven't
parkour.
watched any of it.
They were doing parkour, but in clogs, wooden shoes.
No, I'll tell
It's
you.
funny as shit.
I'll tell you this. Shaggy fucking murdered Jay on the fucking dance off. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, when they came out, did you watch the whole
Yeah,
thing?
I watched a lot of it. Let's put it that way.
That's the beginning. So, obviously, I want to talk about the trip, but I want to make it short because if you guys want to see it, whatever. But it was a fucking ridiculous.
Don't
journey.
hide the deets, man.
Well,
Don't hide
there's
the
nothing
details.
super detailed. It's just-
We're here to vocalize.
It was part of the journey. Was part of the
I know you
trip,
want people to watch the video.
which was a very long. I don't have a video of the journey, but it was a fucking.
You weren't blogging while you was going, bro? What the
I was
fuck?
trying to nap as much as I could. It was like a
God damn.
12-hour drive. It
What
turned
good
into
are
a
you?
14-hour
The
drive.
worst radio host we fucking have.
I was talking. I was.
You can't go on the radio show, the main focal point, and be like, well, I have something to tell you, but you got to watch the video.
I was sleeping.
Well, I don't have the video. But anyway, whatever. It was a long journey. That's really the point. Nothing epic happened. It just took a long time to get there. We got there. We chilled. Whatever. We get to the show, and like I said, it's like a parking lot party, man. We're pretty buzzed up before then, pre-gaming. I actually did. I got 2 more food reviews coming with special guest 666. So that'll be fun.
Oh, nice.
We're eating some fun local chips, and then we got to the show, man, and they actually announced the lineup like the day before, because I guess it really didn't matter. But they had Hillbilly Wrestling, which I did not see.
Were you part of it? Because you look like the biggest hillbilly there, bro. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't see a lot of pictures with a lot of people, but I know the ones I did see, you definitely had the best outfit.
I mean, I just had overalls and a redneck straw hat
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
And
you
a
look like
redneck shirt.
you looked like
to
you-
the T, bro. You
My redneck.
you fit
It's
in.
a Replicon shirt, sir.
Well, I don't care. You fit in.
That's how you get dressed up in the boonies.
That's right.
You even had
You
a
throw
red
on a
ass
nice
neck,
shirt
too.
under the bibs.
I did.
Well, you looked like a local, sir.
I fit right in. Nobody questioned it at all.
They were like, "Sir, when are you going to start the tractor for the hay rides?"
This motherfucker was playing the part so good. He walked into the gas station. They're like, "Hey, Paul, how's it going?
They just all of a sudden knew my
You
name.
doing okay today?" How's the land going? Them cows taking care of themselves?
That's how he got on stage.
You're right.
Yeah. They're like, oh shit, local security's here.
Yep,
Go on,
right.
I don't know if do they speak with a twang over there?
Yes.
I would assume.
I think they do.
I would
According to the one documentary I watched about their Hoosiers over there, that one particular family.
Hey, man, depends on where you're at. Hoosiers can be offensive.
Oh, it is. But you know, the funny part about that is, and it's been an ongoing joke ever since we established this, is that the other half of my family is in Kentucky, and that's where Hoosier is like, you know, it would be offensive if they knew what we meant by it. They use Hoosier as like it's
like in Indiana. That's what they call it. That's one of their football teams.
Yeah, Indiana. Well, it's also in that area of like Kentucky, Southern Ohio, and all that stuff. It's a thing over there, you know, because it's right next to Indiana, and so it's not offensive over there. They don't like when we first started.
No, they take it as like, hell yeah, them Hoosiers are doing fucking great
Hoosiers
this year.
And I'll slip up. I usually don't say Hoosier too much, but like when I've slipped up before, and I'm like, yeah, you know, they're just a bunch of Hoosiers describing an area around here, usually Jeff County, and I'm like, yeah, no, there's just white trash Hoosiers, and they're like, what? Because to them it's contradictory. Like, you know,
what does that mean?
Wait a minute, they're white trash, but the Hoosiers, like, what the fuck? But here in the Midwest and St. Louis, it's like, no, Hoosier means white trash, redneck, you know, it's a derogatory term. And I had to explain that to them. And so now they laugh every time I slip up and say it around them. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm over here where pop is a fucking thing. So.
Polar Pop?
I mean, we
like
say
pop
over here in the Midwest too, man.
He calls his dad Pop.
I'm talking about Sody Pop.
I know. Some people say
and you know what? There's 3, and this amazed me. I've been over there where they call it pop. They order at a restaurant. They're like, you know, I'll take a pop. Oh, which one do you want? You want Pepsi, Coke, or Sprite? And they'll be like, oh, I want Sprite. And then they'll bring out like a Dr. Pibb or something like that, or like they'll be like, I'll take a Pepsi, a dark Pepsi.
This motherfucker just said a Dr. Pibb. What the fuck is a Dr. Pibb?
Mr. Pibb, whatever.
That call it pop drink.
Yeah, pop drink.
Pibb?
Dr. Thunder Pibb, master.
I want that shit. I want a fucking.
But no, they'll
Pibb.
order it at the restaurant like, oh, I want a dark Pepsi or something like that, and they'll bring out like a Mr. Pibb and be like, how in the fuck did they know what the fuck you wanted?
A dark Pepsi?
It was an example. I wasn't recording it, but they ask for, you want a Coke, Pepsi, or a Sprite, and they'll be like, they'll say something and it won't be either one of those 3, but it'll be exactly what they wanted. And I'm like, I don't know how y'all do that.
It's Redneckville, man.
Anyway.
Fear That from Beer says Rue and DBM should have came to the show.
I would have loved to.
It was one of the funniest ICP shows they'd ever been to.
But I wasn't. First off, I wasn't going to spend $100 to see ICP because they just ruined it. Well, Violent J ruined it for me now, so that's that. But if they would have kept doing stuff and kept me entertained and kept my interest, then absolutely I would have loved to have been there.
Hell yeah.
I apologize.
I would have loved to be there as well, but here's the thing, is that I can't teleport yet, so
that'd be dope.
Here we go.
Yeah, it was a hell of a journey for sure. Yeah, so they did the Hillbilly Wrestling, and then they announced just in time.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there because
I can't even tell you who the people are.
This picture just popped the fuck up, bro.
Which one?
This is how redneck these motherfuckers are down there. That they used the room number is 126, right? But the 6 was actually a fucking 9, and they turned it upside down.
Oh, you're right.
I will no fucking lie. I'm not lying.
I didn't even notice it.
I just seen you. That's why
I had to go back to it because it wasn't up. That's funny.
These motherfuckers literally bought a number 9, and hung it upside down for a 126.
Well, somebody stole the 6, Rue.
They were all out of 6s.
6 is the devil's number.
All right, I'm sorry. I just had to point that out.
That was fun too.
Oh, look at P all passed out. That, like, we all seen that before.
But not on a hay bale with overalls on. That's never happened before.
I mean, I think it came close on the fucking hayride in the fucking at one of the gatherings in Hog Rock.
But so yeah, they had actual like country rap artists, Twangin' Round, Long Cut, and Just in Time. I checked them out on the way. They're actually dope, but I honestly didn't listen to them much at all. It was so exciting to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you get in there, like I said, we're pre-gaming in the parking lot because we found out once we go in, we're in. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, well, let's drink what we got. As soon as you walk up, you get your coin. They had them in the house.
Wow.
got my coin, came in a super fun psychopathic burlap
And Violent
sack.
J really fucking listening to the show. As much shit as I tell you, like, fuck that, we're going to be ready and we're going to show Rue how the fuck we do shit.
Rob!
And then there was just a lot of
Rob, you better get them coins ready.
Rob!
We got people to prove wrong these days.
Rob, are we doing a show this year?
this year.
Yeah, we're doing one next week.
When is the show?
In about 4 hours.
Ah, fuck.
You watched it on YouTube.
I'll be there in 8.
But yeah, man. So then it was just, you know how it is. Like, you start seeing it. You're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Dallas, Marissa, and Katie all came in. I didn't even know they were coming until like the day before. They came out.
Surprise.
Vinny, the ICP kid, was there. Well, the Replicon guy, whatever you want to call him.
Me, the Replicon guy.
Zane, Mankini. It's the first time I've seen Mankini since Louder Than Life.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Hella. He was real good at being a redneck.
He had clothes on.
Did he have his bikini on?
No, he had like a flannel crop top, basically, or something. Like,
fantastic.
And some Daisy Dukes.
Nice,
You know what I'm saying? Like, Andy Sherman was in the house, which was unexpected. I ended up I met Fear the Beer, the guy in the chat right now.
Hello.
I met
That's awesome.
Beastmaster from Carnival Spirits. Hung out with that dude for a minute.
Hello.
Yeah.
I saw CPN out there for a brief moment.
Hello.
Did you get to talk to him?
I basically said what's up, but I never saw him again.
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
I know I saw a bunch of people, man. Rick Mole was in the house. Whipstick was in the house.
I seen that.
I can't even remember, man. I saw so like everywhere you looked, you just ran into someone.
Hey.
Every
And,
other city we go.
it was super
every
dope.
other video,
Then Ouija went on stage.
no matter where I
Ouija
go,
killed it as
I see
Ouija
a
does.
juggalo.
He be doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Ouija be killing it, bro. And then the fun started, man. ICP. The whole stage. Have you guys seen the stage? It was all. I don't know if that's how it always looks because we're in West Virginia, or if it's decorated. But it was definitely in hillbilly fashion. I mean, I know some of it wasn't always there, but they had a band. It was kind of like it was similar to the acoustic set, but electric. So they had like a banjo player. They had an acoustic guy. They had a drum guy in the back, and then they had some weird dude in a fucking pig mask petting a cat.
What the fuck?
Now is
did
it?
you
Now
just
is this
say?
a?
Yes,
Now is this
exactly what
a
I just-
normal?
Hold on. What the fuck did you just say?
They had some weird dude in a pig mask petting a cat.
What the
You need
fuck?
that. You need that.
I mean, if you're
Totally
gonna have a hillbilly hoedown, and then guess who else was on
a
stage?
psychopathic hillbilly in the sticks.
Anybody killer?
The Sasquatch.
They found him?
he was there.
That was
What?
Violent J dressed up.
Well, Violent J had to perform, so Sasquatch was there with him.
Oh, and he just sat in the chair
He
while
was
they
in
performed?
he had a cage like Ape Boy, except
Oh. So,
Sasquatch.
So I thought we were doing that at the gathering. We had to find Sasquatch, but they already found him and he's already in the cage.
Well, he's gonna escape,
Yeah, he'll get up.
or he's gonna play hide and seek.
I mean, this sounds like it's set up.
There he is, behind a bush.
There's a I have a
Now
video.
is this a permanent thing that they have there for
And
this
a cage
venue?
of chickens.
I
Don't
built
forget.
the stage, I believe, but not.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was kind of like how like some of the gathering grounds are, where they have permanent stages.
I believe
in
it
there,
is.
and then this
like
is like
hog rock.
I didn't know if they just found somebody that had land and go, "Yo, let's
No, it's a
rope
place
off.
that has concerts.
Okay, all right.
Fear the Evan Beers is don't forget about the chickens in the cages. They had cages of chickens.
They had
too.
chickens in cages.
Just like being in South
There
City.
was a lot of stuff going on that I wasn't. I didn't know there was so much happening.
Bigfoot 8 Boy was the official name.
Yeah, because it was.
Awesome.
So like, all of a sudden the banjos start going, and they had a whole new intro, which was super dope. You saw it, but
That would have been amazing if they would have came out to dueling banjos.
Well, they had like their own original banjo thing.
Yeah, but it would have been way cooler because you just
It was
imagine
like
this-
hold down.
I don't know if they went on after the sun finally went down because
Oh,
the
yeah, it
sun's
was
going
dark.
down
Yeah,
at like
hella
fucking
dark.
11 now. But like if it's just pitch black, they had the curtain or whatever, and you just hear down, 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 out of pure
Yeah.
silence for like 10 minutes.
You know what
It
would
would,
be
people
cool?
would lose their shit.
You play a little banjo and you have motherfuckers dressed up like the fucking hillbillies from the TV show, the Jeds or whatever. Yeah, them motherfuckers like come out, walk out on stage, just kind of like look around, and then you have ICP bust out like, "Hey, motherfuckers!"
They really missed the opportunity to make 1,500 juggalos squeal like a pig, all in unison
Right.
with that one. There's a missed opportunity.
You might be right there.
You
But they did
did just
come
have,
out,
they
it
wouldn't have
was,
whooped. They would have went squee.
Right. But it was fun. The way I guess super fun. They had it was like their own little hoedown song. And it was like, you know, everyone was like, dude, you know, doing, I don't know how do you describe a hoedown dance, but we were doing it. You know what I mean? We were getting jiggy to
The elbows were perpendicular to the body.
And then they're like, give it up for Shaggy too, though. But then Shaggy came out with his chickens clucking, you know, his elbows going up.
Chicken clucking.
That's what I'm gonna call it. You know what I mean? Doing his little redneck dance, and then Violent J came out and tried real hard to do it too.
He wasn't doing much of anything.
No, he was just like,
yeah, his arms were moving, but that
he was doing like
it.
the midget running man, I think.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You gotta
T-Rex running man.
When you're dancing, you got to keep your elbows tight, man. You got to keep them by the side.
Right.
You know?
But they came out, man, and it was fun. Everyone, you know what I mean? Everyone's smiling. It was silly. The whole thing, you know what I mean? But it was fun. It was well put together. They had fucking hay bales and chickens and Bigfoots and banjos, and they did all, you know what I mean? Anything you think they should have done, they probably did it.
Did they address the crowd with a twang? An offensive twang?
There was a lot of yeehaws going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for the most part, even though you don't believe me, Violent J rapped. He knew the words. There was a few parts in the end where he was actually rapping before the backing track. He fucking like, but he was still rapping. He wasn't not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the last song he couldn't hear, like everyone was on stage and shit, and he started rapping the verse before it started, and then the verse started, so he kind of stopped. Like, fuck.
Is it okay? It's weird,
But he did good. I think he did really good.
It's weird the fact that like for when I think about Violent J and his music and all that stuff, it's weird for me to hear you say that he was rapping because when my brain does not associate what he does with rapping.
No.
Yep.
Like, I understand technically it's what it is, but like I do not associate ICP with like or Violent J in specific rapping. Like, so when I hear that he's rapping, I'm like, did he write a new song I don't know about? Like, good.
Well, he was clowning.
He was when I'm clowning.
Yeah.
I don't. It's just weird. I know he's technically rapping, but it's just weird to hear. Oh, Violent J was rapping.
He was clowning. But yeah, they had the Fago break was different, and it had banjos and shit. And they're like, you know, they're like, who wants Fago? You know that shit. But it was like, oh damn it, I knew it until I tried to say it. Fuck, I was singing it the whole next day. Oh, they're like, who in tarnation wants Fago? Who in tarnation? I can't do it, but it was so fucking funny.
So they hit up Heather Greenwell.
And they had banjos and shit, and it's, who in tarnation wants Fago? It was fucking hilarious. I was laughing the whole time.
Fago splash!
And then I just wandered my way over as if I'm supposed to be there. I'm so used to,
You were a local security guard.
Well, I walked over. I was like, this is where we usually go for press. Let me go over here. And I walked over there around to the side of the stage. That's where I found that hay barrel where you could see me briefly
Passed
napping at. I wasn't actually passed
Briefly
out.
napping. That was mid-show.
Yeah, that was ICP was on the stage at that moment.
That's even better.
But I sat there and I watched most of the
That's
show
how we
from
get
that
content, everybody.
hay bale.
He was watching the show and passed out right there.
Oh, that's like I went to the after show at Attack of the Ninjas that one year. I was passed
then
out.
He woke
but
up
I
to
was
Violent J saying, Freaky P, Replicon Radio, wake the fuck up, bro.
You do music?
Y'all play it?
You all playing music on Replicon Radio
No,
right
it's not.
now?
It's not Monday.
Right.
It's not Monday, buddy.
Yeah, we play music.
I wish it was that peaceful. It's more like,
You're right.
bro, I am concerned for your well-being.
But it was hella fun. And then they started doing the Fago Armageddon. So, as you do when you're already sitting on the side of the stage, you walk to the back part of the stage and you walk up the steps and you go right onto the stage. And then you make more video content with hanging out in Sasquatch's cage and doing all that.
That's how you really follow up with act like you're supposed to be here.
Now, wait a
like you
minute.
go in the press area, you're like, I'm supposed to be here, and then 10 minutes later you see the same dude acting like, oh, I'm supposed to be here, passed out on the fucking hay bale.
No, I was on the stage 10 minutes later. Supposed to be there.
Well, you probably passed out for about 20 on the fucking barrel, on the hay bale. Who woke you up?
Nobody.
You just
I
woke
wasn't
up on your
actually
own?
asleep. Mandy was taking those pics. She took that picture. I was being.
Oh, so you had an escort.
Well, she was on the other. She found me sitting there watching the show.
Passed out. She found me sitting there passed out.
I wasn't. No, shut up. I wasn't passed out.
I'm sure you were.
But anyway,
Is your mama listening to the show?
no.
Is somebody
I
listening to the show?
watched the show. Remember, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I watched, and I've recorded a lot of it on my phone, so I know it wasn't. I've never sleep recorded that I'm aware of. But yeah, it was over. It was super dope. They ended with "Take Me Home" from Forgotten Freshness 3.
Love it.
Twisted took you home. What?
No.
What'd you just say?
They ended with "Take Me Home" from Forgotten Freshness 3.
I love
That's
it.
the end of that's the last song
That was
they
the
played?
last song.
I love it.
Take me home. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Then I made my way out, which was
You didn't get thrown out.
I ended up backstage. I saw the guys from Long Cut. Said, "What's
Talk to
up?"
Violent J.
Then I ran into Ouija, and I sat there and talked to Ouija for like 25 minutes.
Oh fuck yeah! Did he remember who you were?
Yeah,
Oh nice.
yeah.
Ouija's like, I talked to you in the fucking alley and fucking.
fucking Columbia.
We had a connection, bro.
He's like, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, "So when's
I told you all my problems.
Yeah, I'm like, when's the fucking official interview, bro?
Yeah, right.
You said we were second. You've never done first yet.
You
So
whore.
can we just skip first and just come hang out with us? I know you tried to like get a car donated, but that didn't work out well. So
Yeah,
what?
right.
That was 4 years ago. Can we move on now? He's like, "You right." We were just chilling. And then everyone was trying to find me because they were leaving. So then I made
Imagine that.
666 talk to Ouija and apparently blew his mind. He was like, "That was like the freshest shit. He just raised my car by like 20 points." So that was dope.
What?
Then we gave some random juggalos a ride back to the hotel. Apparently, I was mean to them.
Oh, so he was a fan of 666?
Yeah.
Well, that don't surprise me. You
Well,
being mean.
well,
to
they were talking about Replicon Radio and how they missed one eye. And I was like, y'all could probably walk. Like, I
I'd be like, stop the motherfucking car, let these bitches out. Now.
You should have been like, oh hey, well it's a good thing, the only reason why you're here is because we had room because he's not.
right?
He's not part of the show.
It's all good.
Yeah, if he was here, you guys wouldn't be getting a ride back to the hotel, now would you?
Right.
I was just giving him shit, though. It was fun.
Oh yeah, I would be fucking with him
But yeah,
too.
man, it was just super dope. It was a good time.
P was all mad because they said they didn't like him. They just liked one eye. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. Fuck you guys.
But you should feel better.
You want to fucking walk? Keep it up.
At least you're like kind of the front man in the face that when people think of Replicon, they think of you. So like,
Yeah, they think you're the asshole, and then think we're the rest of us.
and then
are.
we're like then Rue's the sidekick, and then I'm just the no name guy. And
no name.
it's like, oh,
And then he's the guy that used to be here.
yeah, he's the guy that everybody
8
wants
people
back.
that remember.
Yeah, every
Boy,
every
you fainted. Damn.
oh, you gotta hydrate.
Was that the first time they ever did that? That may have been the first time they ever did that. The clown walk. Let me do the clown walk.
I feel like they
Put your left foot up.
Oh, I don't know. They didn't.
I
do
know
that?
Violent J didn't know the fucking words of that song. You
Most
get the
of
fuck
it's
out of here with
shaggy
that.
anyway.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
he fucked up the little part that he
I
had.
didn't hear him fuck up a lot, and I rewatched it because you normally catch it more on the recording than you
Correct.
do live. And I rewatched. I didn't watch it all of it.
Huh?
Like when I got
Spit
in
it
the
out,
middle,
Junior.
when I
Fuck.
got in the middle of the show, I put it on 3 times as fast because I just didn't want to watch it. If I'm not being on, if I'm being on.
So,
Yeah, but they were still saying things. I don't know if you said the right thing.
I just did too.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
Oh, the Fear the Effing Beard said it wasn't a cat; it was a baby goat.
Oh,
Fix that.
that noise that just started.
Yeah, Astro's in my.
Yeah.
That's the red. Okay, it's gone now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Where
Well,
it
cool
came
thing is that the listeners can't hear that.
from. That's good.
I hope not.
No,
It was
it's
Astro.
Astro.
I was missing.
I was going to say asteroids.
those.
Yeah, they're back again.
I don't know what causing
I
that.
don't know.
It's one of the connections either to the tablet or the phone, or it might be, or it's the red
Whatever. Blame it on
for the
Tony.
interview.
Tony moved.
Yeah.
Blame it on him.
Like he moved. at some point.
I'll take that one. I'll take.
We'll blame it on the broken.
I think
battery.
it might be where my headphones are plugged into the extension. I think
That could be.
because that's the only thing that moved when
Oh.
it started.
But yeah, man, it was a dope show. It was a good time. I'm hype. I'm excited for the gathering, to be honest, and I'm excited for the next one, which nobody knows when it is. It was originally announced to be in New Mexico, and it's supposed to be like the '80s rock thing, which it's fun, man. I think they're fun themed shows, doing something different.
Are you saying the clowns
Yeah.
are bringing the fun to the party?
Yeah,
It's
fun,
nice for a change to have the insane clown pussies.
because if it wasn't for the theme and the whole idea and the thing around it, it would have just been an ICP show, which is still a good time. It just makes it a different time. You know what I mean? Like,
you know one thing
I would
that
never. You'll never. There's not many if any other occasions you're gonna see me dress up like that.
You know, one thing I do.
Every fucking show there is for now on.
I think Rue. I think Rue will agree with me on this. I think.
Only if you do it with me.
The one thing
that redneck brothers together, that could be our thing.
No.
The one thing that I do commend ICP on is that they don't like. Yeah, their set might be the same, but as far as like a show bill, and I know they probably don't have a lot to do with it, they put on different show bills every time.
What do you mean?
Like they have different people every time open it up, and usually it's probably they don't control it at all.
Every gathering, it's always been Twisted, ABK, Blaze, Boondock.
I'm not talking about the gathering. I'm talking about concerts, like standalone concerts, whether they be fancy or not.
Yeah, they brought it all country rap.
I agree.
Now,
I agree with
Ouija
you.
has worked his way into most of all of the concerts because it's Ouija and he's there and he puts on a good show. He puts on a good hype. But but even when Psychopathic had a bunch of artists, it was never like, oh, ICP's coming to town again. Oh, let me guess who they got. Oh, he's got this one, and this one, and this one. You know.
Well, you also got to think though, like they did that before, and they made a lot more money than they would have if they would have booked other people.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's not a good idea to do that. But when you are in your 6th, 7th, 8th year, ninth year, 10th year doing it,
different shit.
It gets to be like, okay, I get it. So
speaking of motherfucking Ouija Mac, the homie, he's got a bunch of dope merch that I want to tell you about real quick. Not really. I'm not going to tell you about all of it, but I'm going to tell you about the two things that I think are super dope.
Is he giving us money to talk about him?
No, he's not giving us money. But
the people want to hear it, though.
He drops shit all the time. Everybody knows that. If you follow Ouija Mac, you know he's always dropping shit.
and go look at it.
No, Ouija always drops his merch on repliconradio.com /Big Cartel.
That's right. He's got this
Let's
fresh
just make
little
bootleg Ouija shit.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Just copy his whole fucking merch booth online, and it's like, oh no, he started launching it in our thing. You know, we got a warehouse and whatnot.
That's where he does it now.
Yeah,
but besides all that silliness, this thing's dope. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I gotta look it up. The C17 Curamilo Masakudo. Right?
All right.
So people buy these fucking toys.
So this is this weird little Japanese image, character, toy thing.
What is it? How much does this go for? 150?
So what this is, it's not just a toy. This is also a USB drive.
Yes, people buy
8 gigabyte.
So it goes for about 300.
8 gigabyte USB drive containing very rare murderous collection of Ouija Mac albums and visual content, including rare unreleased music, photos, never before seen or heard, extremely limited.
I want to say 50 or 60.
From the pages of Chapter 17. If you're not familiar with Chapter 17, that is Ouija's label now.
I'm gonna snooze while you're talking about this.
But it's available. It's limited edition. It's only $30.
Oh wow!
You get the fun toy. You get all the exclusives that are on it.
That was higher than my lowest price. I was gonna guess 35, but then I was like, nah.
Yeah, $30. Super fresh.
Oh wow!
And also dropped today for the first time ever, the Ouija Mac Gutter Water double vinyl.
How big is the storage capacity on the USB drive?
It's still 8 gigabytes.
8 gigabytes? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
That's okay. That's okay. His little head pops off.
That's where the stick
and
is.
It's adorable. And like I said, for all the vinyl collectors, I had to mention this. It just dropped today, and it's also very limited for the first time ever. Ouija Mac.
That is a dope looking
vinyl.
That is a dope looking vinyl. In the middle of that vinyl, is that a fucking like a sewer grate or
probably?
That looks dope.
Yeah, it does look. It's good. It's good.
That is good. Good
and that
manufacturing.
Is, if you guys don't remember, that's Gutter. That's his original Psychopathic release from several years ago.
Well, you know what? I guess technology is different. I don't know if they had the means to do it, but I'm assuming they did because it's just the same. You just do a different color vinyl. And I know it wasn't like it never happened, but like back when the vinyl was king as far as audio goes, like in its heyday, why wasn't a lot more people doing like different color, different designs on vinyls?
Oh, Twisted started that though.
Oh, back in the 70s.
Yes.
I don't think it was probably a thing back then.
Twisted started it.
I'm sure it was
today.
They were
It's
cable,
happened like they've had different like I've
They
seen
did have some of them did have different colored albums.
Yeah, different like but Now
back
that
then
it's
it was
coming
a lot
back,
of just adding some sort of something to the vinyl. Now they have different shit.
yeah, like that's a lime green vinyl. I've seen clear lime green vinyls, and
Yeah.
that's so fucking cool. I follow a page that it does like horror movie soundtracks and stuff, and like just random shit. But I mean, they do really cool things, and they make them, and they like do like hand make each one almost, and like it's so cool. Like I like the ones they made. One that was like for Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was full of blood. Like it was like them knives that you get from Spirit or whatever.
Yeah,
it was literally full.
It moves.
Yeah, it moves, and like they do all kinds of crazy shit.
I got one like that. It's it was actually Aria the Rugged Man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really don't even like that much, but I bought it because of what it was.
That's so cool.
And it was and the vinyl itself is like a saw blade.
Yeah.
Like it's got sharp edges. And
That's man, no, like and I understand when it comes to that, technology is way different. But like, you could have done like tie-dye ones. You could do different colors, and because all you gotta do is add a dye to the I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the dyes back then.
I love vinyl. That's dope. And then on top of that, man, while we're still talking about Ouija Mac for one last second, he's still not paying us, so I want to get through it quickly. He's going on tour. Leading up to the gathering, so beginning August 8th in Chicago. He's actually going to be here on the 9th, which is a motherfucking Monday.
We represent the underground without a paycheck. Thank you.
I know, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's going to tour. He's hitting up the Midwest, man. Carl's, Nashville, Detroit, Cleveland, Indy, all the way leading up to Legend Valley at the gathering of the motherfucking Juggalo. So, Ouija Mac, Death Plus, Nufus, whoever that is, and DJ Chunk. Repping that underground, man. Starting in August, all the way up to the gathering. So make
Is
sure
that the guy from the Goonies?
Ouija Mac, yes.
No, DJ Chunk.
No. It's his DJ, and he's actually very small.
1908 is when they came out with colored albums or vinyls.
Oh,
Is that right?
look, if you think about it, the phonograph had vinyls. That's what it was, basically.
And it was the Edison company that came out with those.
You're vinyl.
Phonograph invented by the Edison.
You're an Edison. Genius.
Thank you. I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
You're welcome. And also, while we're talking about people that aren't paying us, man,
TWIZTID!
Their brand new, highly anticipated rock record,
Oh, yeah?
Unlikely Prescription, is now up for pre-order.
All right. I'll check it out. Their last rock album I dug.
And this is, I mean, you've heard the singles. They've been putting the singles out for over a year now.
Or, no, like I immediately went to like the first one, like Man's Myth and Independent, the Mutant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot more mainstream rock. You've heard the singles, but it's super dope, man. The record comes out September 10th, but the pre-orders are up now. There is a vinyl release, there is a cassette release, there is shirts, hats, that ski mask that everyone saw Monoxide wearing in that video.
Boy,
You can get one of those.
they are running this one. They're like, we are fucking coming to the helm with everything. Usually the vinyl doesn't come until like.
Well, the vinyl is
after.
actually very delayed.
Well, yeah, because they don't usually
The record
vinyl
comes out in
doesn't.
September. The
Yeah.
vinyl doesn't actually come out till most likely January.
Okay, so this is marketing. They were planning on having it come out several months afterwards, but they're like, it has a vinyl buy it now with a bundle and shit. That is genius. That is Winnegar. I applaud you. That is genius.
And then if you want a cassette, not only are they limited to only 200, 1 in every 5 is a special pink variant.
So while we're talking about vinyls, you know why they're called 45s?
Is there 45 millimeters
RPM.
of sound or 40? No, the RPM.
Yeah, they gotta travel 45.
Revelations per minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in order to play, I didn't know that. I didn't know shit about records, to be honest.
And I mean, it technically did have to do with their size because it went faster because they were smaller. But that's
Correct.
that wasn't the reason. That's why now I think it actually goes at a different speed now, which is why they stopped calling them 45s. We just started calling them 7 inches because they're 7 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vinyls are dope.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So that's going to fuck down. We got Chucky Chuck coming up on the motherfucking show tonight. We got new videos up on the page. I know I mentioned I got reviews coming with 666, but there's already another review for Pringles Wendy's spicy chicken flavor.
Oh wow! I actually had a new food before you.
Yeah.
The chicken, is it a chicken sandwich or a spicy chicken? It's the flavor. Because I had the Wendy's chicken sandwich. I think it was.
Oh, no, this is Pringles.
Pringles. I mean, sorry.
Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich flavored Pringles.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
You had them?
Mm-hmm.
Or you had the Baconator ones?
No, I had the chicken sandwich one.
No. You like them?
They weren't bad. They definitely did not remind me of a fucking chicken sandwich.
They reminded me of them.
But we did buy it with dill flavored Pringles, and we put the dill with the chicken, and I think we had a third one that we put with it, and it tasted
a bunch of crazy Pringle sandwiches.
Yeah,
right.
Which honestly, a lot of people don't know this. I didn't know this. There's it's a thing on the internet where people do combinations of different flavors of Pringles and make crazy shit.
That's something new that they just started doing about probably 6 months ago or so.
Yeah. I was, and so we've done it a couple times, and just by chance that we had this stuff. We didn't buy it to do that, but oh man, I'll tell you what, it's nuts.
To do.
It is crazy.
There you go.
You should try it. Look it up. The recipes. I don't know.
You should have recorded yourself doing it and telling us what they tasted like.
I should have. Yeah.
Next time.
But I don't want to step on your territory, man. I don't want to be start doing food reviews.
Yeah, do it.
Like if I'm
still waiting on Ruse. I got a fucking food review from 6 months ago, at least.
It's been at least. No, it's been longer than that.
Is it on a broken laptop too?
No, he just never did it.
Yeah, I know.
Like he was like, I got these to do a review. I'm like, dope. I just did a review of the same product.
I still have
you
them.
do yours, and we'll
Oh, that's right. I don't remember what it was, but I remember the conversation.
They're fucking expired. I'm sure. You should definitely eat them now.
They're not open, so we'll do it.
All right. I'll have to find. I don't even know. It's still there somewhere. I didn't delete it. I don't think.
But I have to send it to you because I don't have passwords to upload to YouTube.
Do, but no, I can record it for you.
You could just send it. You could just send it like you send us the list of the interviews. You should just make a list of all the passwords for Replicon and just send that to both of us periodically. Maybe
and don't change it.
Every 6 months.
And don't change it.
And double check it before
Someone
you
tries
do
to
it.
log in. Someone from fucking China tries to log into our Instagram 17 times a day.
Yeah, just
they're trying to hack our shit.
Swear to God.
Just double check it before you send it, because he's done this before where he sent me things or he's told me passwords. And he's like, I think it might be this. And then I'll have to call him.
That's
and he'd be like, well, try that. Just make.
There's a handful of options.
Yeah.
But hey, if you do pre-order that M&E TWIZTID thing, before they keep yelling at me, you're gonna get to download the sampler.
Ooh.
It's like 7.5 minutes long.
Oh shit.
I might just upload it for you guys' enjoyment. And also, before I forget, next week on the show.
That's not original content, P. We can't do that.
Nobody does that anymore, P.
Okay. But next week on the show, we have our friends from Too Drunk to Perform, Casey Zans, on the show.
That's next Monday.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Believe it or not, next Monday is the 5th of July.
Shit.
Holy fuck, right?
What happened to this year?
I double checked 8 times. I'm like, there's no fucking way. It's the 4th of July this weekend?
Yeah, when I was doing This Week in History, I was writing down the stuff, I was like, and we end on the 4th.
Fucking crazy, dude.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh yeah, we got a couple more minutes here. Two?
I'm just fucking with you. We got as long as we want.
The motherfucking gathering of the Juggalos.
Technically,
I mentioned it earlier, and then I forgot.
All right.
Everybody forgets, bro. I'm pretty sure Violent J even forgot about the gathering of the Juggalos.
Well, they're up. Tickets are on sale.
With nothing announced.
Everything sold out except for the tickets. I'm pretty sure, from my understanding, the history of the gathering of the Juggalos, car passes have never sold out. I don't know if it's because there's less passes or what.
Didn't they flatten out the grounds? Like where there was a lot of parking on that hill when you first got in there?
Yes.
They flattened most of that out, I think.
I feel like there's more room this year.
There's more room, but I think there might be less camping spots.
Maybe. Well, we do have a map. I'm going to pull it up here for you.
Ooh.
So we got there's 3 stages this year. 2 two main ones, which is the main stage is called the Bedlam stage. The second stage is called the Clown Drip stage. And then you got the OG underground stage that's hidden in the woods, which is called the Love Rising stage. Everything else is pretty straightforward. The only thing that, honestly, no, that's still there too. It's all pretty much the same. There's nothing.
It's still the same layout.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's not less space.
When I'm dripping.
So yeah, I don't know. There's no way. I mean, I
no
guess there is a way.
camping. What's that big ass fucking thing? Oh, that's where the parking lot is. Okay, I see.
That's where that they used to have the wrestling stage over there. And then they have like the ADA parking. So that's like the handicap spot.
No, I was looking at that big giant thing right there. Which that's the parking lot. Because I was trying to figure out where we were at on the map, and then I saw the main entrance. It's like, oh, that's parking.
Yeah, it's all pretty much the same. I don't. A few things I don't. I know we talked about this before. I don't see
blurry.
Is it blurry?
Yeah, it's coming over blurry. I don't know why. It's probably the program or whatever.
Could be. Shouldn't be blurry, but whatever.
All right, so the Bedlam stage that's the main stage.
Yeah, that's the main.
Okay, all right. I've got it.
I don't. There's nothing. There's no seminar tents on here. There's no autograph tents on here. And I'm gonna tell you. I don't know about the seminar, but I'm gonna tell you my prediction on the autograph tent. And I'm gonna go right over here to tickets. So we're gonna talk about the bad part first, okay? Obviously, I already mentioned this.
So we're gonna talk about the gathering.
The bad parts.
All of it.
Car passes sold out. RVs trailer pass sold out. Big baller pass obviously sold out.
They probably didn't have any this year. That's probably why they said they sold out.
No,
I mean the car passes they have.
I think they have even more big ballers this year. Like the big baller sites. I think it's
not if
more.
they sold out.
No, I'm saying like just when they first went on sale. Big ballers always sells out every time immediately.
Not immediately.
Pretty fucking close.
After
within a pay period.
After a couple days.
Within a pay period of them announcing it.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. I got you.
Which makes sense because if you are putting down for a big baller's campsite, then that means you are a big baller. You got money.
Tickets are $195.
I'm gonna be big baller because I ain't paying that $195 a ticket. Fuck that motherfuckers.
So
I saved thousands of dollars by switching not to go into the gathering.
Yeah, right. You feel me?
Yeah.
Got Jay.
Which you know what I was thinking about the other day, the whole anagram got Jay. I wonder if that was like on purpose because of Violent J go fuck yeah I'm in the anagram, just put it got Jay.
Jay.
Do you have Jay for the gathering?
So the VIP experience.
That's too deep.
VIP experience used to be called the All-Star package. You used to get the barbecue, you get to meet all the groups, blah blah blah, all that.
No.
Well, this year there's no barbecue. There's no meet a bunch of groups. You get a pass, an amulet, a flag, and an air-conditioned meet and greet with ICP.
Yeah, okay.
So the autograph tent has turned into VIP.
I love that they say air-conditioned VIP because what people don't understand, they have not gathered, that it is 5 hours of standing in direct sunlight, no cover, no wind, nothing. You're dying, you're melting, and then you have 5 seconds of in an air-conditioned tent that is also 80 plus degrees.
But for 20 years, there's been a free autograph tent at the gathering. And now
that is true. Yeah.
If you also notice, that does not include one other thing that was a big part of buying VIP packages in the past. It's called Fago Armageddon.
Oh, to be up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want that? You want those experience? Well, I hope you're a fan of Bigfoot, the Insane Clown Posse, and have a very large limit on your credit card.
I am not.
Because this year we get ICP's Hunt for Bigfoot. You remember when I told you they announced it?
They already found him. He's locked in the fucking cage.
Well, remember
what part did we not?
So remember I told you they announced it. I was like, oh, that's a fun idea, right?
Yeah.
Until
it's not a fun idea no more.
Well, until they said, guess what? ICP's Hunt for Bigfoot is going to cost you $350 and does not include a ticket to the gathering.
Shut the fuck up.
So you're going to get to go on a fucking hayride with Insane Clown Posse. One of their underpaid employees runs around the woods in a costume But at the end, you're going to get a collectible CD for the song Bigfoot. There's only 200 made. A laminated pass, an amulet, and a flag. Also a meet and greet with ICP. And you get to come back.
Yeah, the fucking meet and greet is sitting on the goddamn hayride riding around the fucking grounds.
And then, and only then, you are only one of the chosen who gets to come back for Fago Armageddon.
Shut the fuck up.
That's right.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. So there you go. If you want to be a juggler that pays for Fago Armageddon, it's going to cost you a Bigfoot hunt, $350 in a Saturday night.
No.
If you want to do what I've done my entire life and just sneak up there, then go ahead.
I'll get you some.
That used to be one of my favorite things about ICP. Well, it still is, but especially back in the day, that was like something we planned and plotted. How are we going to get on up there? You know what I mean? Like towards the end, back in the old American theater days and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Bigfoot thing.
$300. Shut the fuck up.
It's madness.
So glad I'm just swear to God, dude. Every time you mention something about it, it just makes me appreciate that I'm gonna be sitting in the parking lot by myself.
But here's the good thing. Well, the little bit of things that we know thus far, which I'm actually pretty excited about because if anybody listens to the show,
we get press passes.
I don't know.
That might be the only way I'll go in.
Try it.
That might be the only way I go in.
Try it. I'm not trying. But we got Big Hoodoo confirmed for sure.
Same act we've seen before.
We got Insane Clown Posse headline Saturday night. We got Ouija Mac in the house.
Same act we've seen before.
And we do have
that issue with the gathering.
We do have the one thing that I was extremely excited about last year.
I mean, they're gonna have them, but
even in the heyday, it was annoying.
Before the gathering got shut down because of COVID, I was super excited because they announced the one thing that I wanted to see.
Damn, you take a picture of the snap, put them in this one or the other chat, whatever the fuck it is.
What?
You took the speaker chat and put it in the YouTube chat.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's scrolling through pictures now, but it was popped up.
Oh,
the Bizarre.
The motherfucking Bizarre show, man. I don't like that they narrowed it down to one show because I thought it was gonna be like a 2-night thing. But either way, they're doing the Bizarre show Friday night at the Gathering, which is hype as fuck for me because I won't be there Saturday night. So thankfully, I get to see the motherfucking Bizarre show. Y'all get to see my screen, which I didn't want you to do. And then they also announced DJ Clay will be in the house.
What?
And Inner City Posse is going to be doing a set on the second stage as well with Trey Pounds filling in for John Kickjazz. So that's super dope as well, in my opinion. And so far, that's all the announcements we have. But I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped for the Bizarre show. I'm hyped for Inner City Posse now that I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, now that we're prepared for it.
Yeah. So it's going down.
Going to
pump, man.
Down.
It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope, man. But we got a guest waiting in the green room.
Okay.
So we're probably going to take a quick break here. And I'll put this flyer up as soon as I can find it. How many times I gotta hit the button? But yeah, man, it's going down. Bizarre. All your Juggalo favors. I didn't see anybody kill on that list.
Good. I know where he'll be.
He'll be at Attack of the motherfucking Ninjas.
He'll be at home where he's supposed to be.
Astronomicon. But we got a special guest coming up, man. Chucky Chuck. If you guys are tuned in on YouTube, the stream is going to stop. That's okay. You guys have already subscribed to the channel. You already hit that notification bell. So in just a few short minutes, 8 to 10, it's going to notify you that we're live again with special guest Chucky Chuck. So come on back, hang out with us, get in the chat room, send in your questions, talk your shits. We'll be here for you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
That's such an aggressive bye.
Bye.
Stop.
Deuces.
Say it nicer.
Bye.
Peace.
These are our friends.
Bye, everybody.
There you go. We'll be back after